Hey guys, this is Task Force 101 and we are back again, and this time we are in a jet A-164 Wipeout. And today I'm gonna basically show you how to fly in your jet, how to land with this thing without crashing, without damaging it. Cause for beginners, it's the main issue they face. They can put I already told they can put these things in the air. That's not a problem. The main part beginners struggle is with the landing. So we're gonna start here. I hate flying in third person. I'll go first person, and we're ready for takeoff. You have GPS with you as a pilot. GPU on, GPS on. Toggle texture, it helps you to get information about any terrain near your area. And as a 160 A164 Wipeout can take off with a speed of like around even in 130 140 it can take off, because in Nephron you need to have a speed at least around 180 to 200 to take off. So these 164 Wipeouts are one of the easiest thing to fly, because they can take off in a really slow speed, and they don't need much a bigger runway to start up with the engines and taking off. So the main problem, what main beginners lag, is the landing part. So here we are in the air. We will be landing at the same airfield. So I mark the airfield here. I can see it on the map. I turn my airplane towards airfield. So to adjust while landing is that you can flip towards your left, flip towards your right, put your nose up, sorry, it's down, and then up, and then down. You can do these things with your mouse also. Now A164 Wipeout gives us a large variety of ammunitions, and we'll be talking about this thing a bit later, because currently we're more focused on landing. So now we need to, first thing is to align this plane with the runway. The runway is like this. We need to align this thing here. So what we need to do is that we need the marker on our radar to be perfectly aligned with the nose of our jet. So now here it is. Now I look at the map, I still see I'm not perfectly aligned. I need to go a bit towards this direction, so I'll go a bit towards this direction. And here it is, I'm moving towards this direction, and now I see I'm aligned, and yes, I'm aligned. Now while I'm aligning this plane with the runway, I start losing my speed by pressing Z. Z is the key. Obviously you may have some different keys, but for me Z is the key. I dump my speed. Now I'm dumping my speed. My nose is now aligned with the runway. Now for smaller corrections, I just flip my plane right and left, and when I'm one click away from the runway, I get my gears down, get my flaps down, and I avoid any last minute correction. And small corrections is okay, but now it's okay, but it's not that mandatory. Now when you are near the runway, fly like around 3 meters, pull your nose up, get your speed down, you dump speed, and then you land. And this is how you do it. This is how you land on a runway. So I'm gonna show you again with some more details about each and every step. We'll be taking off again. Flaps up. Oh, I forgot to last time I forgot to take my flaps fully down, but that's okay. Even if this is a big runway, if you don't even get your flaps properly down, it will still work, because you have a large runway in front of you. Flaps down are more required when you land at smaller runways, and we'll teach about these runways after that, after you learn about landing these things in a larger runway, which is this airbase. So now I'll be landing on this side of the airbase, so I mark it there, and I just go a bit further. I know my area now. One thing you can do for alignment is that you can go to the map and you can draw a straight line from the runway towards in desired direction or desired place you want. So it went a bit vertical now. Now you can do this. Now cause you have a GPS on, what you need to do is that you don't need to look at the map every time you are aligning. While you are on the path, on the track, you will see that black line automatically on your GPS. Now this is gonna help you in aligning without even looking at your map. So when you are for beginning purpose, when you are like 6 clicks away, if you are more than 500 kilometers per hour, 400 kilometers per hour, you start dumping your speed. Now when I'm start dumping my speed, I go a bit slow, but I'm ready for any landing or any emergency thing. Now I can see that black line on the GPS right in front of me, so I'll just go with the black line. I'll align my jet with the black marker I have marked. I dump my speed a bit, like 350, 200, and now I'm totally aligned with this. The line don't have to be totally perfect. You just need to have a rough idea on your alignment. Now one thing is that while you are slowing down, do not slow your speed too much that you fall like a rock. For a A10, your speed must be around 180 or 200, not more than that. So here we are landing again. We are 200, we are good to land. Pull your nose up, up, up 3 meters and then go down. Yeah, so landing isn't that harsh in Arma. What you need to do is that for a A10 or this A-164 wipeout, you align your jet first, then you get your flaps down, get your gears down, then you dump your speed, and your speed must be around 200 or 180, 190, not less than that, and not more than 250. What happens if you go less than 180? You will totally drop on the runway like a rock, and hence you will get your plane wrecked. And if you go above 250, you will again wreck your plane by causing damage to your landing gears or blasting off on the runway. So 180 to 250, 240 is the good range for A-164 wipeout to land. And start when you are on the runway, fly like 3 meters up from the runway and then drop out. You start dropping out like 20 meters, 30 to 10 meters, 5 meters, and when you're 3 meters, stabilize your nose and then drop again. This will also help you on getting your jet intact while landing. So this is quite simple, and if you just practice it for like 5-4 days, you will be a master with this, and you will be able to do some funky stuff with this, many funky stuff like landing halfway on the runway, landing with no gears. Though landing with no gears is not possible. I have tried and it's not possible. For me, it's not. So this is what I was talking about. A10 is more compatible with any other thing. It can land, it can jump out, it can do anything. So we landed here, we took off again. So these are the funky stuff A10 can do. And that's it. That's all from the jet perspectives of view. This is not tough. You guys can handle this, and I'll leave you here. Practice a lot with the editor, and you guys will be good in like 4-5 days. Till then, thanks for watching. Take care. Watch out for more videos. Bye.